God, great mystery and source of all life. At creation, bringing life out of chaotic waters of the deep, you began the act of redemption. You created the world to be beautiful and abundant, in flood and in desert and diaspora. You guided your people in tumbling wall, through the raging waters, in twice-made stone tablets, in falling manna. You fed your people body and soul. God of the waters, liberate us, connect us, live in us, trouble us, claim us.
In the waters of your own baptism, you, Jesus, were claimed as God's beloved. And in your living and in your dying, you showed the people the way in which all of God's beloved are called to live. 1 foot in the world as it is, and 1 foot in the world as it should be. In advocacy for those left out and left behind, and in solidarity with the marginalized. You called out from among your followers generous spirits and faithful disciples. And you call us in still into community, into love, into the work of renewal and liberation, offering to all the life within you that will never be defeated.
Holy Spirit of fire and passion, cool breeze of stillness and quiet, renewer of life and shaper of our history, healer and reconciler, abundant host, home for all. Give us voice that we might continue the story you sent us here to write. Holy Spirit of water and life, of hope and renewal, sustain us, quench us, cleanse us. Through the waters of our baptism, move us from safety back out into the world. Journey with us from here to there, from the known to the unknown, and kindle a fire of passion for justice and hunger and liberation within us. And so, this is who we are. Powerful and beautiful messes. We pour out our miseries and God hears a melody. We bring ourselves to this place to tell a story of a really intimate meal. And in my community, we tell this story together because it's important. It's maybe the most important story that we tell in our communities. And so it should be written not just on the pastor or the worship leader's heart, but on all of our hearts. We should all know it in whatever language and in whatever tradition that is ours. And so we're going to tell it together, not just me or not just Amy, but we're going to tell it, and you're going to tell it to us and to one another and the people around you, and that might be messy. And it's going to be beautiful. And so here we go. We're going to tell it, we're going to take action, the ritual action, and then we're going to feed one another. I'm going to tell you how we're going to feed one another so that once we've told the story, we can just go get fed, okay? So if you are a human who needs wheat bread and wine to celebrate this intimate meal, you'll go to the tables that are on my left, your right. If you're a human who needs gluten-free bread and wine, you'll go to the table straight back this way on this side of the sound. I know you can't all see me. To the your right of the sound booth. If you're a human who needs gluten-free bread with juice, you'll go to the other side of the sound booth on the main road side. And if you're a human who needs wheat bread and juice, you'll go to the station that's across from the bookstore, right over on the main street side. And if you are a human who needs wheat bread and juice, you can also go to that second table on the main road side. At the table at the front, we'll have wheat bread and juice and wheat bread and wine. You'll know the juice because it's clear, and you'll know the wine because it's red. Does everybody have all the information they need to know to get fed? All right.